As you get older, um, you can increase the likelihood of injury. And here's why, is that you can sometimes hold on to a pattern of thought, a pattern of thinking, or perceive stress. Like when we get older, we have real life stressful issues. It can be divorce, it can be death of a parent, it can be finances, it can be children. There's a multitude of things that can create stress. And if you don't have the tools to modify your perception, it can transcend the body. So if you try to strengthen on top of holding on to the physiology of stress, you increase the likelihood of injury. So the physiology of stress is going to be maybe pinched shoulders, pinched hips, your head jutting forward slightly. And you can hold it in this frozen state sometimes and not even be aware of it. So there's a multitude of things you can do to start working with that, but one of them is really challenging your perception of stress. So here's the thing: as we get older, sometimes we have things in our past that were negative, that didn't go the way we wanted to, and we can hold on to it. So here it lays an incredible opportunity, and that is to look for what was missing. So what was missing from the situation that had it go the way you want? What was missing from the situation that would have created an alternate outcome that was more productive? And I'll use myself as an example. As I've stated previously, when I was divorcing, I found myself in an unkind relationship, and I ended up I put myself into a program immediately to try to learn how to, what was wrong, what was missing, why did, I end up in this. And I was around other women, though, who were equally disempowered, and the climate is fear. You're fearful and you're feeling really disempowered. And it's great to learn the red flags, but you need to rebuild your sense of self-esteem, because what has a woman go back to that person or recreate a situation where they're being mistreated is low self-esteem. So what's missing then? What's missing then, and this gives you an opportunity to create. So what would I create then? The intention that with a percentage of my artwork or my training programs that are sold, a percentage goes to a program for women in the outdoors who get to rebuild their sense of resiliency and self-esteem, and they get to do it around their kids. And it's important to include kids in rehabilitation, not talking about it so much, but just in that climate of rehabilitating, creating a safe environment for her to feel strong again. And because you want to break that legacy, you don't want the kids learning either to enter into being victimized in relationship or victimizing others, so they can break that cycle, because it's completely based on fear. And so, like I said, the situation that I encountered, it completely altered my life in that program. It changed the course of my life, and not necessarily for the good. However, what I can learn and discover is what was missing, and then implement what was missing and create something new. And by there, kind of transmuting what was stressful or what was negative or what kind of facilitated a really negative outcome, and creating something really beautiful from that. So that's what I invite you to do, is to think about something that you've experienced in your past that was really negative, and look for what was missing and look to create something.